For this next module, we will be studying morphology. We are on Module 9, Morphology. Welcome. Morphology is the study of word structure and how it relates to morphemes, or meaningful units in words. A morpheme is the smallest unit of language that has meaning. This week, I'm asking you to do something a little different. Before you even read anything or work on anything this week, I would like you to take a self-assessment of your morphology skills. This is provided on Canvas for you to download. There is also a key available, but I don't want you to check this until after you have completed everything for this module. You are not turning this in, but it is a neat way to think about learning. How can you teach something to someone if you are lacking in that area? So I'd like you to make a self-assessment of your own morphology skills. What do you know, and what are some areas that you could use some work in and need additional information and help in? This week you have one chapter reading from a textbook by Louisa Moats on morphology. The textbook is Speech to Print. Then you will have 3 additional journal article readings. The discussion this week relates to your chapter reading and Claravelle 2016 journal article. Make sure you read both of these before you complete the discussion. Additionally, always post your initial post by Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. and your 2 peer replies by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. The presentation this week is on the basics of morphology, and you can find this presentation at the link I have provided on Canvas for you. This presentation was created by a colleague of mine, Dr. Mary Beth Calhoun, who is now an associate professor at the University of Miami. This week you are not having a quiz. Instead, I'm replacing the quiz with an assessment of morphology. You are going to give a student an informal morphological awareness assessment, and I have provided this for you online. You're going to administer it to a student in the intermediate grades or higher, so we're looking for older kids here. The directions that you will find on this assessment are not particularly clear. You are to say the word on the left, then give the sentence completion probe for a morphologically related word. You may have your student either say or write the word, but I find writing much more informative, and it can really tell you a lot about a student, also their spelling. After you've given this morphological assessment, I'd like you to write up a brief summary of how your student did. 2 paragraphs is sufficient. Please make sure these are well-written paragraphs, not just a sentence or 2 long. This will replace your quiz this week, so you will get 10 points for your morphological assessment instead of taking a quiz this week. Directions on how to complete this, as well as how you will get scored for your 10 points, are available on Canvas in the assignment module. I've also given you the key for the informal assessment of morphological awareness. That way you can see what the correct responses should have been. Additionally, like I said, make sure you give the assessment, you get a permission slip signed, and you also write up your 2 paragraphs as well. If you have any questions this week, please feel free to email me, and I'm here to help you. Thank you.